have to edit it.
Oh, I've seen Brad Jones did this. It's easy.
Oh wait, don't we have to do one of these?
No, not that Brad Jones.
No, so we can line up the audio if you want to do a separate audio. We're not doing a separate audio track. So anyway.
Oh, by the goddess.
So, okay, so this is going to be one of our first review things ever posted on our YouTube channel, so that's exciting.
Yep.
Number two, you're looking at this understanding why we're a audio podcast.
First, I'm going to lock the doors here. We're in a parking lot under I-95. That's the official parking lot of.
So why are we recording
United
this,
Artists?
John? Why are we recording this?
Why are we recording this? I bribed him.
Because we
that
just
was
got
it.
out of the Wonder Woman premiere.
Yes.
Wizard was kind enough to invite press to an early premiere of the movie, so we got to see it in 3D, and we're recording our initial reactions to the movie because we just got out of it, literally.
Yep. And unlike us, it looked good in 3D. It actually did. It actually worked. I don't think anybody's going to beat How to Train Your Dragon with the use of 3D, but this worked pretty good. And
wait, are you saying How to Train Your Dragon is better than Avatar?
I'm saying their use of 3D was better than it. Anyway, so yeah, okay, first thoughts. Go ahead.
Yeah, so my first thoughts, way to go, Warner Brothers. This is the best one so far. We understand it was a low bar, you said already. But no, it's a solid, decent superhero movie. It doesn't feel... Nothing feels forced in the movie. It flows naturally. And yeah, I mean, it's just well written, well done. We've all seen the scenes. My favorite part, again, non-spoiler, because we've all seen this, it was in the previews, the trench scene where she walks out of the trench, like, that's the scene in the movie where she officially kind of becomes Wonder Woman. Like, everyone loved that. Everyone's cheering in the theater. It was great.
Which is a real change for a DC movie, because usually everybody's like, oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, they did that. Oh, God. Oh, that looked terrible. Oh, that was CGI.
Yes.
No, this was... There were a couple of scenes where people were like, they were revved up and cheering and clapping. You know?
At a DC movie.
Yeah. Now, granted, the handicap was really low on this. You know, it was all geeks. It was all people that were invited to the premiere, because this is Wednesday and the movie actually doesn't officially come out till Friday. But even with the handicap, I gotta say that there were points in that movie where I was like, yes,
yeah,
they finally did. I'm like, Zack Snyder was kept away from this.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I want to keep this short and spoiler free because we're going to do a full review on the podcast. But go see it. I mean it. Like,
yeah.
This is where the DC cinematic universe starts. Forget the other two.
Those never happened.
This movie is where it starts.
Yeah. And be ready, because, okay, first off, no after credits scene. Okay. I'm trying to think of things I can say without any spoilers, because I just want to add a little bit more. Gal Gadot did an awesome job. I think she's a good actress, not great, but the writing for the movie gives her such an opportunity to just give everything she's got, and so it makes her a really, really perfect Wonder Woman. And the writing itself was awesome.
And for Joey from So Wizard Podcast, her accent works because she's not from any country you know. And it's not a distraction in the movie.
Yeah, she sounds like that.
Stop complaining about her accent.
She sounds like the Highlander, It's like, what kind of accent is that? Where are you from? Lots of places.
That's right. I'm calling you out, So Wizard. Anyway.
Yeah, go see the movie. And preferably in a theater where they have air conditioning, because we did not have air conditioning.
Yeah.
I don't know if they forgot to turn it on or they just wanted to save it. They figured the geeks would keep longer in the heat.
I honestly think, like, there were movies going on downstairs. I think we were the only thing going on upstairs, and they didn't put the air on upstairs.
Yeah. It was like 80 freaking degrees. That's why the car is on. If there's like a low rumble in the background, it's like air conditioning.
Oh, here's something else, and this is important. You can take your kids to this.
Oh, yes. Yep.
There's like no foul language. The violence is...
There was no blood. There was actually... I don't remember seeing...
There's a tiny bit of blood, but not blood.
Yeah.
You know, like...
No splatters.
Like Diana gets a cut on her arm and she's got blood on her arm, but there's no splatters, there's no gore.
There were... temper the child thing. There were... part of the way they did the storytelling, which was really good, again, no spoilers, they built up the sympathy factor by showing you just a smidge of what World War I really was about. And so there are some graphic scenes of people in various states of pain and dismemberment. Not graphic. We're not talking like graphic dismemberment,
not graphic, right?
But it's enough to, cause a small child to ask questions or to be a little bit upset.
All right, so we'll say let's say 8 and up. Was probably good.
And only because the storytelling was that good that it made you feel sympathy and pain, and see all these people and children and women in pain and suffering, and then of course
it felt like the Trump presidency, so you can understand.
And then after all that pain and suffering, to see Wonder Woman, throw off her cloak, step up out of the trench and go, "Yeah, come and get some." It was good. It was a good day.
It was very good. Yes. Yeah. Love is stronger than war.
Okay, no, see that's how the My Little Pony stuff. That's not.
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry. That's like no. I like.
Wait, what were you going to say? You said what was going to be your tagline for all reviews going forward?
Oh yes. The most important part of this movie. They kept Snack Snyder. They kept Zack Snyder away from it.
Yes, it's late and we're tired.
Yes.
We're spouting nonsense.
What is it? What time is it? 10:44. Brad Jones would be laughing his ass off at us.
It's late for us. We're old.
Yeah.
And we don't stay up this late.
Well, okay, not as old as him.
Well, we both get up early.
Yeah. I don't know Brad Jones, by the way. I'm just like, I watch a lot of midnight reviews, and this is where we're going, and other people do this, so we're not exactly. I'm sure he's going to hit us with a copyright. I'm absolutely so.
So keep an eye out for the full spoiler-filled review on the podcast.
Yep.
Probably next week's episode. If you haven't already, check out our latest episode that went up Wednesday, which is Ben Goldsmith, which we had a blast doing. There's a lot of enema and suppository jokes in that one, so not for the kids, but it's funny.
Yeah.
So until then, boys and girls, as always, don't let your cape get caught in the door.
Speaking of getting caught in the door, I think we better get out of here before we get mugged, because this is under 95, literally, and, we're like,
we don't leave this in the video.
I'm going to lock the doors.
Oh, wait.
Again.
Hey, there's a guy coming over. I think he wants this camera.
I don't think, no, just...
No.